Hey Cffv, the Thursday workout starts out with a warm-up of crossover symmetry bands for your shoulders, air squats, ring rows, push-ups, split squats, which I'll show, hip taps, and then muscle-ups or the modification, and warming up with those lunges with a dumbbell in each hand. The Metcon is a 20-minute AMRAP of 8 ring muscle-ups, 20 forward lunges alternating sides with a weight in each hand, and 100 meters farmer's carry, rest 2 minutes. The muscle-up modification is 10 ring rows with 10 bench dips or ring dips. And the cooldown will be a forearm stretch and wrist extensions. So, split squats, standing in place, going up and down, working pretty hard not to get that front knee way too out over the toes, okay? Just up and down 15 times per side. Grab a rig or a PVC pipe or something for support if needed, okay? As long as that back knee touches the floor under control. Excuse my junk in the garage. Don't tell my wife that you guys can see that in the video. Hip taps. Establish a side plank. Hips come up and down, touching the floor, back to a good side plank position. Then the 2-arm forward lunge, a weight in each hand. These two I have are actually about the same, almost 20 pounds. Alternating steps. We're going to keep that chest up, front heel always on the ground. So next I'm going to talk about the false grip, okay? I'm going to try to show you guys the false grip here, but this will be for you all that are modifying the muscle-ups with ring rows. I recommend setting a false grip in. You set that portion of your hand on top of the ring, then grab the ring, okay? So that bottom piece of your hand is on one side and your wrist is actually on top of the ring. So now my wrist is contacting the very middle of the ring at the bottom, and my hand's kind of scooched up the ring some. Hopefully that made sense. We can go over it in the gym with you guys when you're available. But the whole reason for a false grip is if you ever plan on doing a muscle up, which is a lot harder than it looks, believe me, you got to have the upper body pulling strength to get it. You need a false grip to do it. So with those feet elevated ring rows, I've got a false grip set in there, and I'm pulling the rings to touch my torso at the top. Now that's hard. Like, you guys should be trying that if you think you can do it. That is the way to build the strength to eventually get a ring muscle up, okay? And that's going to be paired with a dip. And even better, a ring dip if you can do a ring dip. And that'll be the modification. The modification for Thursday's workout is definitely harder than doing the actual ring muscle ups. So the cool down, wrist stretch, fingers towards your knees in this position, whole palm on the ground, just rocking your hips back to really get a big wrist flexion there. And wrist extensions. Of course, we're just working this exercise about once a week at the gym to counteract all that gripping work we do every week, right? We're just everything's grip heavy in CrossFit, so trying to build the other side of the forearm extensors there.